dancing to shovel wine from Precious Juggalos. I'm down nothing and everything a well he paints. He's the one of those fatal drinkers and the traumatic jugger full. Neurotic to the paintbrush, no doubt about it. Sometimes they give himself the creeps to chat on YouTube. It's always getting. Sometimes I'm not.
Heyo! Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Good to see you on a Saturday, random Saturday. Of course, my name is Shovel of Precious Juggalos, and I just got home a little bit ago from visiting the in-laws. It was a nice visit. Lasted all of maybe 24 hours, but we packed a lot in. I'm wearing my new Buc-ee's t-shirt. Huh? That was nice. A little pilgrimage to Buc-ee's. We can talk about that as we paint things. Good to see everybody in the chat. Good to see Mikey and Pops and Josh and Kendra and did I see Los? I don't remember. It goes so fast. So much in the chat. Anyway, good to see y'all. Hope you had a great 4th of July. I saw you in the chat talking about not blowing any fingers off, so that's always good. That's a successful 4th of July. I feel good about that too. I used to work for a fireworks warehouse, so I know how much, I know the cost of fireworks, like the actual cost, and the profit margin is just way too high. I don't buy fireworks. I've blown up enough things. I don't care anymore. But my brother-in-law decided to spend some of his money on it, so I watched him burn money. That was cool. Good to see you today, Don Chaos. What's going on? Let's figure out what we're gonna drink today, huh? My fridge is full, so I need to really start getting serious about drinking all this daggum Faygo. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. But today, yeah, I'm actually gonna drink my favorite one. Look at that. This is not one that I got yesterday. This is one that my boy JR sent me. So we're going to drink this big dog and call it a good day. How about that? Hurrah! Mikey made PG-14 comments. Yeah. To the tippy top. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got Jolly Green Apple in my tummy. Oh yeah, that's right. Don Chaos had probably the best night out of any of us here. He got to see Wu-Tang Clan last night. That's pretty amazing. I wish. He said butthole. That's weird. All right, let's take a Faygo break and let's get into it, huh? Maya, I love that you're here. Let's hit the Maya button because she is here and I like her so much. Are you ready? And my shirt matches. We're gonna go red. Let's go.
Send them to the slaughterhouse.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Move that out of the way. We'll be sipping on that. Delicious Jolly Green Apple. Shout out JR for supplying it. All right, last time we were here, we started working on our Jekyll Brothers gnomes. I'm not in the mood for it today, honestly. Oh, Maya's over on Twitch. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm gonna move these off the desk. We'll work on these later, okay? I'm just not into it. Oh, that's cool, Don. So was it a full 2-hour set? Because that would be amazing. 2 hours, possibly plus of Wu-Tang. Let's clean our workstation a little bit before we get started. What color? Orange? color orange are you looking at, weirdo? Hey, Jay's in the house. Jay and I were just texting back and forth because we're friends IRL. Jay is probably going to help me build the shed. Also, just on that topic, just so everybody, just, you know, for the sake of open honesty here, because I don't want anybody to think I'm just, you know, stealing money and running. I haven't been really working on the shed too much. With the gathering kind of looming on my schedule, I'm just trying to be a little conservative with my money, just in case, you know what I mean? So I haven't really been going all out buying lumber for the shed. I've just kind of been sitting on a little bit of a savings, a Precious Juggalos savings, you know, just in case, just to be safe, just in case something goes haywire. And then, hopefully I'll be selling a bunch of my junk at the gathering, so I'll come home with some good money in pocket, plus what I've been saving, so we can get serious about building the shed and get really on top of it, as it were. So anyway, just to let everybody know that's why you haven't seen too much about the shed. I really haven't done too much, but it's going to happen. Anyway, yeah, Don Chaos will be headed to Wyoming tomorrow. That's awesome. Woo! So what do I feel like working on today? Well, I tell you what, I feel like working on a precious moment, okay? I feel like I need to get my stock up, speaking of the gathering, of painted precious moments. And my beautiful wife, who is always smarter than me, said, you know, you should probably paint ones that have boxes so people can go home with them in boxes and they're less likely to get broken. Yep, that's big brain thinking. That's my wife. She's good at stuff like that. So we are going to go into my stock of boxed precious moments. We're just going to paint a bunch up. We're going to keep it fairly simple, not go too crazy with the customizations. Just basic face paints. No sculpting, you know what I mean? Just keep it simple, stupid, so we can get them done. So, what we've got here to start us off, this one is called 'Tis the Season. We've got a little juggalette here that's got a pot full of yellow mucky muck. Who knows what that's supposed to be? It's just kind of a, is it dough? I don't know. It looks like a stew pot. And she's got a little shaker here marked seasoning because 'tis the season. Get it? Yeah, precious moments. So funny. So funny. All right. Yeah, I thought about Fago. I thought about just changing it to just fun, putting a sprinkle of fun on everything. I don't know. Is there a powder form of Fago? If y'all didn't see, I kind of alluded to it. While I was visiting my in-laws, I made a pilgrimage to Buc-ee's in Springfield, Missouri. And while I was in Springfield, I just kind of happened upon a gas station that had an incredible stock of Fago. So I came home with the new Bubble Pop, Super Pop. I got a 12-pack of Dreamin'. I got some bottles of Jolly Green Apple. Just all the best flavors. Everything but Rock and Rye. And the clerk even said, if I'm really interested in any flavors, just to let them know before I come to visit, and they will order them specially for me. How about that? I've got a Fago source, and it's only 3 hours away. No, Mikey. I need somebody to get that sticker. Yeah, now that I've finally been to a Buc-ee's, Buc-ee's is legit. I think a lot of times Shaggy is just he's just a bit of a hater of anything that anyone enjoys, which is kind of ironic. But I think he just hates for the sake of being a clown. Jaws is a good movie. Oh, dang, Doc. Lady Doc driving 4 hours for some chickens? That's crazy. Crazy. In Shaggy's defense, though, he is a clown, so that's just kind of his brand of clown, is clowning on things, i.e., speaking negatively of popular things. But yeah, let's get into Buc-ee's, shall we? Let's have a little Buc-ee's breakdown. We'll have a shovel Buc-ee's breakdown. I'll tell you what things I ate. I'll tell you what things I drank, because I got a lot. Oh, well, shoot, Doc. Man. Oh, I didn't know they had cotton candy taffy, but I did have their cotton candy mints. Yes, it was my first time ever to a Buc-ee's. Honestly, I really wanted to do it just so when it opens in Kansas City, I won't look like a noob. I wanted to kind of have a sense of how things operate. So I'm glad I went, because I definitely got that experience. Yeah. I spent surprisingly a lot, more than I thought. It just added up quick. So anyway, so what I got was I got myself a Texas cheesesteak burrito. I got myself a chopped brisket sandwich. My wife got a pulled pork sandwich. I got the banana pudding, and then we got the Bohemian garlic beef jerky, chili lime peanuts, some of the Buc-ee, whatever, the beaver bites or whatever, the little nuggets, the beaver nuggets, whatever it's called. Got some of those. Hey, what's up, Swill? Good to see you. Hope you had a good 4th of July with your youngins and family and such. All the clown love to you too, Swill. It really is good to see you. So I had the beaver nuggets. I wasn't so into them. Like, I know it's like a highly popular thing of theirs. It's okay. It's nothing I would go crazy for. I'll tell you, the highlight for me was that Texas cheesesteak burrito. That was really, really good. That was legit. The chopped brisket sandwich, not that great. For a gas station, really good. But I've had some really good brisket. I'm from Kansas City. Brisket is a thing around here. It just didn't really have the soul in it. It was definitely in a steam chamber, a little bit too much. The smoke was pretty light on the flavor profile. Now, the pulled pork, on the other hand, the pulled pork was surprisingly good. The smoke was very forward, which is good in my opinion. And it was just it was very easy to eat, which means it rendered really well. And to that point, the brisket was super tender too. They definitely it was cooked well. It seemed like it was cooked by robots, I guess I would say. It didn't feel like it had any love in it. The pulled pork is, and again, I'm comparing them to top tier barbecue. For a gas station, the brisket is really good. For a barbecue restaurant, it's not the best brisket. It's good for the price. It's good for the setting. But let's all calm down. It's not the best brisket in the world. I didn't actually use their bathrooms. I suppose they're probably really good. Yeah, Los, I got a t-shirt, I got some stickers, I got a patch. I meant to bring the stickers down. I was going to put some stickers on the map. We'll just do that, I don't know, the next time. And I'll probably add the patch to my leather jacket, just cause I likes it. So yeah, I would say the Texas cheesesteak burrito was a definite highlight of my meal. The banana pudding was really good. And, well, I hadn't had anything to drink yet. Yeah, I probably will try the sausage on a stick, because yeah. There's only so much I could eat in one go. Let's see, what else did I do? I got the Buc-ee's brand root beer. Their root beer was pretty good. I tried a lot of their flavors before I settled on root beer. So yeah, their fountain's got good stuff, for sure. It's just, you know, remember, I have one mouth and one stomach. I can only eat so much. And I also don't want, I don't want to, you know, not eat fresh stuff fresh, because that's unfair to try to rate barbecue that, you know, you let sit for hours. Of course, it's not good. It's coagulated. It's gotten cold. If you reheated it, that's absolutely trashed it. Did I go to the snack wall? Yeah, I got Bohemian garlic, beef jerky, chili lime. Oh, Pops super chatted but didn't say anything. Thanks, Pops. Appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat. What else? The cotton candy mints. That was my sister-in-law said that we had to have the mints, so we did, and they are really good. It's weird. The flavor, the cotton candy, kind of. Yeah, we're getting one in Kansas City out by the Legends. So KCK, not far from me. Supposedly they've started construction on it and we won't see it until 2027. 120 pumps, 74,000 square feet. So yeah, Kansas City's got one coming. Yeah, I would definitely, I mean, I would always do that with like Quick Trip. I would sneak Quick Trip stuff into places. Trying to think of what else I had there. I feel like I had, oh yeah, I bought a box of mixed fudge flavors, because it sounded really good. We haven't gotten into those yet. Those are on the dining room table upstairs waiting. So I look forward to trying that out. I am a huge fudge fan. I could pack fudge all day long. Clip that if you like. Pack fudge and put it in my mouth. I also heard Jerry was a race car driver. I did try the jerky. I got a weird, I mean, Bohemian garlic is a weird flavor. So I don't think I really got a great flavor to base too much judgment on. It was such a odd flavor that I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, it definitely tastes like garlic. What's interesting is it tastes more like, and this is the thing I keep saying to my wife, I don't know what Bohemian has to do with any of it. I don't know if there's a strain of garlic that is Bohemian garlic. I've never heard anything use the descriptor of Bohemian other than like art style. Yeah, I didn't see Hatch Green Chili actually, Los. Or I might have actually leaned more that direction. But yeah, I did try that jerky. In terms of jerky, it's great jerky. I've had a lot of jerky in my day. It definitely stands up. Bohemian garlic, it tastes like fresh garlic cloves. I don't know how to really articulate that it has kind of a vegetal garlic flavor, if that makes sense to anybody. It tastes like the actual like fresh garlic plant, and less like, you know, pulverized powdered garlic or whatever. So it's an interesting flavor. Would I pick it again? Probably not. Probably not. I'd probably go with a more standard flavor. It's not bad. It's just, I don't know. It's not weird enough to make it pleasurable. It's kind of a...
That's what she said.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Bohemian. And yet somehow you survived, Doc. Let's take a Faygo break. Doc needs to learn how to be self-sufficient. Oh, sorry. Josh, MSG. It sparked my memory. I had brought up the banana pudding, but I kind of dropped it, and I didn't really tell you what I thought of it. The banana pudding from Buc-ee's. Good for what it is. Again, as a gas station, it's a great pudding. If I was going to like a mom and pop barbecue joint, it doesn't compare. Not nearly as good. But as a guy that's lactose intolerant, I forgot to take my Lactaid pills with me on the trip, so I didn't take any when I had the pudding, and I ate quite a bit of it because I love banana pudding. And I never had an issue. So, I don't know if it's just by happenstance, it's lactose free. Maybe they just, I don't know, maybe they use some kind of a milk replacement or something. But yeah, it didn't mess me up. I didn't have flaming hot diarrhea, so that's cool. That's kind of a bonus. So yeah, if you have lactose problems, you might be all right with the pudding. You might be all right. Pops, that super chat helps me get my funding back up for the gathering. I've been buying supplies for the campsite. One of which was a pretty expensive flagpole. So stupid. I mean, it was pudding, and it was hey, what's up, Tommy? Good to see you today. And it had whipped cream, you know. So both things have milk as an ingredient. And it was definitely creamy. The mouthfeel was creamy, milky. But the butthole feel was not creamy. For science! Creamy, hot magma. But I will say, Buc-ee's, it does live up to the hype. The stuff that I tried, the experience I had, it is a very, very cool place. It's like it's like its own kind of theme park. And I don't know how to really talk about it more than that. Oh, yeah, I know you tried to tell me. And I appreciate that. I had a concept of it going into it. But it was cool. It was very cool. It's a cool spot. Cool spot, and I'm even more excited to be getting one here in Kansas City, even though I gotta wait quite a while. And again, I don't want anybody to think I'm knocking their barbecue. Not at all. The barbecue was good. It was quite good. You just have to keep in mind it's gas station barbecue. It's not like going to any place like it's not like a serious barbecue joint. No, but I've seen videos about jungle gyms, and it looks super cool. It does. It looks like a real cool place. We don't really have anything like jungle gyms around here. Oh, then you haven't been looking very hard, Pops. There's definitely saltwater taffy. I could probably name you 3 spots in Kansas City you could go to right now and get some saltwater taffy. My wife's a big saltwater taffy fan. I like it too. I don't really get like you buy like a pound of it, and some people go right through it. I buy a pound. I eat like 3 of them, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good for a while. Oh, I didn't know that they had Rock of Fire Explosion there. That's cool. That's kind of like Shields. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Shields. It's a like an outdoor sporting supply store, and they have weird animatronics. Like, you'll be going through sweatshirts or whatever, and go around a corner, and there's an animatronic Abraham Lincoln, giving a speech from the Civil War or something. It's the weirdest thing. And they have like not a Ferris wheel. What's the thing that goes carousel? No, what's the one that goes up? One spins on the ground and the other spins up into the air. Carousel's on the ground, Ferris wheel goes up. They have a Ferris wheel inside of Shields, which is also weird. So it's like, I don't know, if you've been to like a Bass Pro, Shields is like that, but with random animatronics and a Ferris wheel. Good to see you, Spirit. What's up, buddy? Came back extinct.
Woo, woo!
There you go. All right, I think... Yeah, those weird pops. What was that about? What was that about? Well, that's kind of the thing, Los. It's kind of hard to like, because they both turn. They both turn, but one turns on the horizontal axis and the other the vertical axis. So, not to get too technical about it. Which one's X and which one's Y? Okay, her face, I believe, is ready for some black paint. Ready for that. Okay, so she has got a little seasoning sprinkler in her hand that all it says is seasoning. So we have the opportunity to replace that. I'll take a Faygo break while we think about this. What is a good word to put on that seasoning shaker that is Juggalo-y? that would be something you spice up life with. We've already heard Fago suggested. I suggested just, adding the spice of fun into things. What's another Juggalo positivity? Yeah. Yeah, positivity. That's a lot of letters. I appreciate the thought pops. I don't know if I can get all those letters. Yeah, I don't enjoy random, surprising, explosive sounds either. It does bother me. And I don't have the life experience of fighting in war or whatever. Mine is just from experience in jail, working in jail. So surprising loud noises definitely bother me at this point. Hopefully that'll change. I can watch fireworks if they're predictive. If I am viewing them, I can handle it. If it's like in my neighborhood and I'm just trying to watch TV, it really, really messes me up. It gets me uncomfortable. Yeah, Josh. I think I can be mentally on guard for that. Yeah, at my house. That's kind of why we left town, just to get away from all the noise. Anyway, back to the question at hand. What Juggalo seasoning could this Juggalette be shaking into her batter or stew pot or whatever cauldron-esque thing this is? Fun would be the easiest. Fudang. That's a lot of letters, too. Keep in mind, this is really small. It's teeny tiny. I think I could swing Fago would probably be the biggest, all 5 letters. Yeah, I will be camping. I'll be just to the right of main stage from what I've been told, in Camp AAB. I mean, Spirit, what you missed was, I'm trying to get my stock up of, simply painted Precious Juggalos, Precious Moments painted as Juggalos. So I'm not trying to do a whole lot of extras, basically just basic face paints and then, something small like this. But I don't want to do a whole lot of work on it, you know what I mean? I just want to crank out a bunch. So they're lower cost and just lower effort. I don't really want to have a bunch of stuff on my table at the gathering that I feel like is too expensive. And then I'll discount it too much and then I'll regret that I sold it so cheap. If that all makes sense. I think we'll just go with fun. We'll just switch this to fun. Just a simple dash of fun. So what we need to do, we need to color match a little bit here. A little bit of, just a tiny little bit of red. Here we go. It's a very pale pink, this bottle. Very pale. Yes, Pops? Yeah, I know, Josh. I know. The good thing is, when I'm tired, I am dead to the world. And I plan on being pretty tired at the gathering. If nothing else, just from driving. It's going to be a heck of a drive for me. Well, how about that for color matching right out the gate? Dadgum, son! That looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm sure I'll probably be sleeping in a chair quite often. So Spirit, I own the equipment. I have an airbrush, I have a compressor. I've got all the equipment for it. I just never have gotten into it. That's part of building the shed, having a spray booth in there. I plan on setting up my airbrushing kit in there, because I very much would like to start airbrushing stuff. I've always wanted to. I hear you, Tommy. Yeah, out in the middle of nowhere, Missouri, it was fairly quiet. I also like turtles.
I like turtles.
It's true, I do. Yeah, yep, I hear that, Josh. I hear that. The only thing that makes me going to the gathering feasible is the fact that I'll be selling merch there. As terrible as that sounds, I feel like that sounds like I'm only going to make money. The experience I'm really excited for, but what made the journey possible is the fact that I'll be selling junk there. I think we'll just paint right over. I was trying to save these little printed flowers that were on here, but it's just not feasible. It's not going to look good. So we'll just paint over it. Make it all disappear. Yeah, I'm not really into that, Josh. Yeah, I'm a pretty boring guy, pretty, you know, there was a time when I would probably say, oh yeah, but that time is well into the past for me. And at this point, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm more thinking about, okay, and then what if this happens? How do I protect myself financially? If I wreck the rental car, if I break my leg because I'm old, how will I survive? The Kansas City Shuffle. Yep. Let's take another Fago break. All right. The flavor of the day, by the way, Jolly Green Apple. Delicious, delicious Jolly Green Apple. If you're just dropping in and don't know what the heck you're seeing right now, My name is Shovel of Precious Juggalos. I repaint precious moments as Juggalos, and right now we're working on this little gal here. She's got a little shaker full of some kind of spice, the spice of fun. So we're going to paint her face with some black face paint and add some fun to her seasoning shaker. How about those apples? All right. I think we're gonna have to go with a J on this one. Violent J face paint. Oh yeah, the Shangri-La definitely knows what's up. Oh, I didn't know Shasta had a version of is California, is it an orange soda like the Faygo Dreamin', which I did get a 12-pack of, by the way. That was part of my trip this weekend. We've got Shasta available quite a bit around Kansas City. I always hate when I see it because I know that means that I'm not going to find Faygo wherever Shasta is, since it is the same distribution company. So yeah, why would they double up their footprint with the same flavors from two different companies? Oh dang. Testament and Slayer is a pretty good bill. Pretty good lineup. I still haven't gotten my ticket to see Cannibal Corpse when they're coming to Kansas City. Oh yeah, I'm gonna find the Shangri-La for sure. Yeah, so we have Shasta and Faygo at Dollar Tree, but the bulk of the flavors are Shasta. We usually, when it comes to Faygo flavors at Dollar Trees in my area, you'll get grape and you'll get cotton candy, and that's really about it. What I am excited about from this last trip that I got home from today, I was able to find Dr. Faygo, and I was able to find Twist Up, so I did get a couple of flavors I've never had before. Are we drinking them today? Nope. Yeah, so I wish there was a way to be like, hey, can you drop Shasta flavors and swap for Faygo in our market? But, you know, why would anybody listen to me? I'm just some weirdo. Some weird dude that leaves stickers at a Buc-ee's. I haven't seen Firework at our Dollar Trees. Later, Spirit. Thanks for dropping by. Always appreciate you. Well, that would be interesting. Good old Jump Steady himself, eh? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, for 4th of July. Yeah, I should go check. Although I have plenty of Faygo. Not liking smack cereal. That's all good, Ronnie. Hey, what's up, Ninja? Good to see you. Another Canadian in the chat. Always good to see the friendly Canadians around here. Well, so the beaver nuggets that I still have, we still have quite a few of them. They've got kind of more of a caramel flavoring. I don't know. It's not bad. It's not like, ugh, that's so gross. It just doesn't hit me exactly the way I want. Hey, Fabrizio! Good to see you, sir.
Woo, woo!
Fabrizio Condori in the chat. Always a pleasure to see that name because I like to say it out loud. Probably one of my favorite names. You know what, Ninja? I've been playing that little soundbite in my streams, and I have not gotten hit with the copyright. Which, that doesn't mean that I want you to flag me. I really don't think anybody's going to get too worked up over Bob and Doug McKenzie's Call of the North. I think, if anything, people would just be excited to know that I know what that is. Have fun, Doc. I'm not even sure Mikey's still here, guys. Doc, if it's a real party, don't forget to stick your dick in the mashed potatoes. And that is our stretching of the PG-13 of the day. Just a friendly reminder, this is a PG-13 stream. That phrase you just heard come out of my mouth, that's actually a quote. That's a quote, okay, from an old comedy album that you could also hear on a Beastie Boys track. So don't at me. I was just quoting it. Just quoting it. And if you're a hip-hop head and you've never heard that before, you don't know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Hey, Adam McKinney, how's it going today? Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a good one. Hope your 4th was cool. Hope everything around you is cool. And yes, I am a little bit tired. So there will probably be some humming and singing coming out of my mouth. That usually happens when I'm tired. No map update today. The post office was closed for the holiday yesterday. And by the time I got home, it was too late to ship anything out. So there will be a map update on Monday, because I did get some orders today. Speaking of, there is a sale going on in my shop right now. It's a 4th of July sale. It's live until Sunday evening, Sunday at midnight. 17% off almost everything in my shop. So if you've had your eye on anything and you've been really pondering whether or not you should get it, well, now's a good time. Now's a good time. It also helps me save money to get me to the gathering. Yeah, I was surprised, Kendra. That's crazy. Also, I haven't reposted your pictures yet because I went live. I've got pictures from you and I've got pictures from Longbones. I need to post both in the Happy Customers folder over on Facebook. It will happen soon. I do appreciate you following directions, though. Some people never pay attention to the little sticker that says, "Please share a picture of your item in its new home." Pops, when I can afford to buy more shirts and make a new stencil, or screen, not a stencil. And when I have time to do it. Haven't really had time. It'll happen. I'll make them. It probably won't be until after the gathering, though. Just FYI. I expect my life will calm down a little after the gathering. Okay, let's see. Need you to just add a dash of fun. See if we can. Numbered t-shirts? Well. Okay. Thought I was ready to paint fun on there. I needed to... The pink of the bottle just wasn't exactly a good consistency. So let's take a Fago break, let this thing dry. Oh, Ronnie, I totally missed the Butcher Shop on-screen celebration over on Twitch. I didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Thank you for that, though. You know what? I don't like the look of that either. Okay, while that little bottle dries, let me try to fix this face paint. That's better. That's better. And then we've got just a little too much up in her hair here. To even that out. That's better. Same right there. All right, now that's dry. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now we just need to paint fun. A little dash of fun. Ah, shoot. Which one? Is it this one? I don't know, Pops. I wasn't in Kansas City. I left and went to my in-laws in the middle of nowhere in southwest Missouri. Because I really didn't want to see or hear all the gunfire and stuff in Kansas City. I don't know, Don. Did you take a walk already? Sure, you probably did. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my goodness. The Faygo Jolly Green Apple is giving me the burps. The big bad burps. You know, Mikey, I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard back from anybody finding that sticker yet. Well, there you go, Don. Yeah, you could do that. I don't think anybody's scheduled to do anything tonight. But then again, I don't remember. Well, the Thuggalo show. I think the Thuggalo show has episode tonight. Good question. Great question. None of them. I am a gassy guy. I burp a lot. Yeah, that's definitely a thing, Don. You do have a big trip. Yeah, there you go. Also a great question. Yes. That's a strange question, but yes, I do still have my gallbladder. Should I not? Why? Or can I sell that? Is that easy money? I might be willing to sell it if I don't need it. Or Mikey, were you doing some Christmas shopping for me? And I don't know, maybe that's one of your gift ideas. Maybe Shovel could use a gallbladder. As it turns out, no, I'm fully stocked on gallbladders. Oh, there you go. Can you sell that on the open market, your frontal lobe? Also, is there a market value for a used, potentially damaged frontal lobe? You should list it on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, some bus jerky. Yeah, I still have my appendix. Actually, haven't lost any organs. No, I take that back. I don't have my tonsils. And adenoids. I think my adenoids were removed too. I don't know what they are. It's kind of a package deal with the tonsils. Tonsils and adenoids were removed. I don't think it makes much of a difference, though. Did you Google that? All right, so she's got a thing of fun there. How about that?
Job's done.
I'm not aware of any tonsils growing back. I'm sure there probably is an instance of it has happened. I don't think it's a normal thing. I don't think maybe they didn't completely remove somebody's tonsils, and so they left enough that it repaired itself and yada yada yada. I don't know. But yeah. Typical everyday situation. Nope, don't think it's coming back. Pretty sure once it's gone, it's gone. Well, that hardly seems worth it. Thank you, Pops. This one you probably will not see in my shop. I'll probably leave it out of the shop. So it will be at the gathering, a gathering exclusive. This little juggalette spicing up her life. So if you're interested, come find me. I'll be at the Juggalo Flea Market at the gathering. Otherwise, I will also be at camp. You can find me by looking for the Precious Juggalos flag flying on a 20-foot pole just outside my tent. And yeah, I'll have all my merch in my campsite with me. That one's done. You know what? We could probably bust out these cats really quick, too. That probably would be a popular one. Except that one looks really dirty. Really dirty. Yeah, just chew on some adrenal glands. That would be, yeah. Sounds like a nice Saturday afternoon activity. I might have to, it's just got a lot of yellowing to it. I might have to take a toothbrush to this guy. He's just not as bright white as his brother or sister. Or we could just determine that it doesn't matter, and we'll just go ahead and paint them as they are. Sometimes white cats are a little off color. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's paint it. Let's paint it. And of course, we will do our signature little kitty butthole, too. Let's see. That one looks clean. This one will be very pale pink. This one will be hard to see. But we'll know it's there. Her jug of vitamin C. Oh, yeah, her, yeah. Yep. It is a very pale butthole. But just
This is where the fun starts.
Gee, Merry Christmas. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for that follow. Oh man, that scared the crap out of me. Kachuro Chupi, if I said that right. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Thank you for triggering Bob Ross at a very tender moment. Yeah, you just happened to be here when I was painting a butthole. It's so loud. Yeah, that Bob Ross. Look at that little butthole. Look at that little thing. Yeah. A little bitty butthole. All right. Let's paint. Let's see. Which... I feel like Shaggy J. Yeah. Let's get... Where is... That's not it. That's not it. Yeah, I wasn't quite in there yet.
That's what she said.
Yeah. The paintbrush was just hovering. Ah, thank you. I appreciate you. You're, yeah, you came in just in time to watch the magic of a butthole get painted live. The cat didn't have a butthole, and now it does. And I think really every cat is entitled to a butthole. Yeah, welcome into the channel. What's up, Longbones? This is what we do. We do physical art. I paint with acrylics. I add Juggalo themes and face paints to all kinds of little collectibles. And I do like some turtles.
I like turtles.
Oh, are you on an ad break right now? Just tell me when the ad break is over. Let's see, it started... I don't know when it started. Does it tell me when it's done? I don't know how any of this works. I don't know what I'm doing. Just a big dumb dummy. Just an old man. You tell me, Los. You're the one with the idea here. You tell me when to hit the button. Welcome in, Longbones. Hope you're having a great day. Just like I just told Kendra, I haven't reposted your picture of Gaia yet in my Happy Customers folder. I just, I don't know, I got distracted by doing this stream and a couple other things, but I will be posting it today, I promise. She will join the Happy Customers folder. Los, are we ready? I guess if the ad's going, Los can't answer me because he doesn't know what I'm saying. I'll just keep talking to Los. Whenever Los responds, then I'll know. Hit the button. I really wish it gave me like a countdown. That's probably a thing. I could probably turn that on. And that probably would be a smart thing to have. My 4th was restful, Longbones, which is good. I needed some rest. I didn't have a very restful week with my wife and kids out of town. I just don't sleep as good as I usually do. Los, are we back yet? See, now the problem is Los could have gone off to make a sandwich during the ads, so I'll never know. I'll never know when we're back. Oh, you're back. Okay. Well, here you go. Let's act like it's the beginning of the show.
Do you have the time to listen to shovel wine from PreciousJuggalos? I've got nothing and everything on while he paints. He's the one of those figure drinkers, and I love traumatic juggle neurotic to the paintbrush, no doubt about it. Sometimes they give himself the creeps. His chat on YouTube is always getting. Sometimes I'm not.
All right. If this is your first time watching one of my streams, my name is Shovel of PreciousJuggalos. Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you had a great 4th of July. I had a good one. And now rejoin me back in the Juggalo painting action here at the desk. I am working on a pair of Jugga Cats. I am also sipping on a delicious Faygo Jolly Green Apple. One of my all-time favorite flavors from Faygo. If you haven't had it before, I highly recommend it. It is tasty. Very tasty. Which would be why it is one of my favorites. So what we do around here, oh, 40. Huh, that's weird. Usually Twitch is leading YouTube. That's weird. Anyway. So what we're working on is getting my stock up of sellable items to be sold at the Gathering of the Juggalos this year. I'll be at a table at the Juggalo flea market, but I will also have a table at my campsite. So if you plan on being there, you can definitely get my stuff much cheaper than you would out of my shop, because I won't have to worry about shipping or packing it in my special boxes and using a lot of bubble wrap and tape. All that stuff is expensive. And the pricing in my shop reflects it. Because shipping may be free, but that doesn't mean you're not paying for it. I only include shipping in the price just to make it more easy to understand what you'll be paying. What you see is what you pay in my shop. I don't like seeing something, getting really excited about it, throwing it in my cart, and then going to check out and then finding out, oh, there's another $30 of fees and junk on top of this? I can't afford that. Delete. Thank you, Longbones. Longbones is definitely a valued customer and friend of Precious Juggalos and Shovel. He's a good dude and thorough for all the Big Lebowski fans out there. And if you're not a Big Lebowski fan, you're doing life wrong, pal. You're screwing up real bad. Figure it out. Figure it out. Go down to your local library, borrow a copy, watch it, and if you're not laughing by the end of it, you need to reassess your life. You know, something ain't right with it. Something ain't right with it. You know what? Maybe you just need to listen to my good friend Michael Jordan here.
Stop it. Get some help.
Another thing that might help, maybe it would be helpful to watch The Big Lebowski with some other people that have seen it before, because I feel like sometimes people don't understand the appropriate time to laugh at The Big Lebowski, because it's a lot. It does hit you with a lot. But it gets funnier with each viewing. I can definitely attest to that. Yeah, we here at Precious Juggalos, we love The Big Lebowski. It's one of the greatest movies ever committed to celluloid. And if you disagree with that, I have to doubt that you're actually a precious weirdo. You're just a regular weirdo, and that's not good enough. It takes a special kind to be a precious weirdo. Sometimes I kind of forget just how fast I can paint these. Hey, Ben Pequeño, what's up, buddy? I owe you a whoop whoop button. I will get to it momentarily. I promise you. I promise you. John Goodman was in that. Whoop whoop! From my friend Ben Pequeño. Yes, John Goodman was in The Big Lebowski. He played Walter Sobchak, a role he performed so well, I have a Walter Sobchak tattoo on my body because I liked it so much. Oh, look at that. We might have another Canadian. Ben Pequeño might be leaving the great state of Tejas and going the extreme opposite and potentially going to Canada. Nice.
This is where the fun starts.
Hey, Fabrizio Candori. Thank you for the follow. Very nice of you. Yeah. Whoa. We, look at that. That was loud. All right. We got 70 followers on Twitch. That's cool. I didn't even realize we were getting close to 70. Very nice. Thank you again, Fabrizio Candori, for that. I appreciate that. Yeah. There's some Precious Juggalos emotes in there. Check those out. Well, we're pulling for you, Ben. We absolutely are. In Texas or Canada, it doesn't matter. You are indeed a precious weirdo. There's no doubt about that. And yeah, we just hope for the best for you. Whatever's best for you and your family. I hope it works out. But yeah, super cool. If it's an exciting opportunity, then I'm excited for you. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. How about that? Kitty too dope, huh? How about that? So there's that one. Part of the pair, one half.
Job's done.
How have I been? I've been all right, Ben. So I know I've talked before about the fact that I do work for the local government here in Kansas City. So there's been a little stress in my life too, you know, with everything going on in Washington, and I'm not looking to get political here. Just for the record, this is a politics-free zone. We don't talk about that stuff. It's just to answer the question. I have to kind of, I don't know, tread the line. But yeah, there's been a little bit of unrest in consideration of the funding of the program that I work for in the health department. So I spent a good month there not knowing whether or not I would have my job from one day to the next. We're starting to get more answers and starting to see a little bit more stability for my program. Our funding is starting to look like it's solid, which is good. So that anxiety is also dissipating at this point. The only issue is, because of it, for about a month, we weren't really doing much in terms of our jobs, because who's going to do a bunch of work for a role that may not exist in any day? So now we're kind of, because we're grant funded, we have to meet some very particular requirements for the grant funding. So we're kind of learning the new requirements for the new funding that we're receiving, and so we're kind of trudging through that right now, which is also a little stressful, but not really. It's really, as everything changes, it really ultimately stays the same. So yeah, all that to say, lately with my day job, I have been stressed out, but it's starting to get better. It is starting to get better, and yeah, so thank you for asking. When it comes to the business of Precious Juggalos, on the other hand, we have been making progress all over the place, Ben. It's crazy. The growth that I just continue to see with this weird little business venture of mine. Recently, we broke 30,000 followers on Facebook, which is pretty monumental in my opinion. We also made affiliate here on Twitch, which means we're monetized. We also recently got monetized on YouTube. So you know, it's all looking up. The revenue streams are diversifying for me, or for Precious Juggalos rather, which is good because that keeps getting me one step closer and closer to making this my job instead of government. Oh, dude. To be the Chiefs mascot, Ben, you have to be a pretty serious athlete. They do some crazy things. Also, as the Chiefs mascot, you go to a ton of events. So there's never just one. There's always multiple Chiefs mascots. A Juggadog. I've done dogs. I have done some dogs. Nothing this scale. I should find some dogs like these. So yeah, there was a time, Ben, oddly enough, I was a school mascot back in high school. I wore a lion, and I was pretty good at it. Because there's definitely some comedy value to a good mascot if you do it right. So I brought some of that aspect into the role. But I tell you what, those costumes are hot and heavy. And I am fat and out of shape. I don't think I can put a big fursuit on. Yeah, so Ben, that guy, I can't remember his name and I feel bad for it, but the guy that really brought KC Wolf to life was an amazing man. He almost died once in the role of KC Wolf, and he actually has a book out about his life, and he's a super positive dude, super nice dude, really well respected among the mascots because he's just such a just good man, just a really good man. And I knew that he was getting older, so I'm not surprised that he did finally retire. I know he was struggling to keep up with all of it, because like I said, they do a lot of appearances, especially now that the Chiefs are, even more popular than ever. That kind of comes with winning a lot. So yeah, that would be a cool job. That would be a super cool job. I do happen to know some Chiefs players. It's a great organization. A good company, I should say. Just had to throw that in there that I know some players. I mean, it... Oh, that part. Yeah. Well, Ben, you gotta admit, I have been a Chiefs fan since day one of me. And the team is a very historic NFL team. The history of the Chiefs is crazy. Very important to the NFL in general. But for the bulk of my life, they have not been great. They have been close to greatness, but never actually grabbed greatness in my lifetime until recently. So I put up with a lot of pain being a Chiefs fan for a long time. Which I'm used to as also a Cubs fan and Royals fan for that matter. I am used to being let down by my teams, but right now it's crazy to me that we're at the point now where we get upset if we don't go undefeated. You know what I mean? Oh, they are. And I tell you what, I'm not saying this to be cocky, and I'm not running anybody else's team down here. It's just I was a huge Patriots hater for a long time. I hated the Patriots because they were the ones in the victory seat for so long. They were the dynasty team. And now their time is over, and ours has started. And I can see now how that hate from the outside develops. And I kind of feel bad for hating the Patriots so hard for so long. But I will say, their organization was pretty well documented for doing a lot of nefarious things. Covering up for a lot of player misconduct off the field. Outright cheating on the field. And I know there's been speculation of the Chiefs cheating and crap. Rumors of them, owning the refs or whatever. And I can assure you, the Chiefs organization is so Mayberry. It's so down to earth that there just is no other organization like it. I love it. I've done a little production work for them off and on. So I've kind of seen the lower levels of the organization, and I've seen the higher levels too. And it's just amazing how normal everybody is and how much they just love the sport. Oh, dude. Andy Reid. Yeah, Andy Reid is the reason why we have a dynasty. Nothing. Patrick Mahomes obviously is a once-in-a-lifetime quarterback, but Andy Reid knows how to put a team together and keep it together. And he doesn't coach for the season. He coaches for the postseason. It's been hard for Kansas City to learn that lesson because, like I said, we've given up games in the regular season in an effort to save something for the post. And some people have gotten upset that we haven't gone like undefeated or whatever. But it's because Andy's got a greater plan. Always. He always does. He always has a plan. And he's always holding something back. Always has something squirreled away, something weird that he will pull out at a really unexpected time and remind you why he is indeed one of the best coaches to ever coach. And he is a player's coach, for sure. There's no doubt about that. For those of you listening thinking, I didn't tune in for Chiefs talk. Well, I hate to inform you, I'm a big Chiefs fan. I'm from Kansas City. I know I may not look like a... Yeah. Actually, Ben, I'm glad you brought that up. So Tyreek Hill, we spent... No, we're fine. I actually like having the opportunity to talk about it. Usually it's all Juggalo this, butthole that. But yeah, so when Tyreek Hill left, he tries to play the victim in that situation. He wasn't getting paid as much as he wanted to. That's why he walked away from the team. The team never walked away from him. So when he tries to tell the story now, he tries to make it sound like they pushed him out. No. They wanted him on the team. He wanted too much money, and that wasn't working out. That's another thing with having such a good team. The budget gets tight, dude. To have such top-tier players, you got to pay. And you can't have one asking for a disproportionate amount, no matter how good they are. Even Patrick Mahomes has made concessions and missed out on money because he sees the bigger picture. So anyway, Tyreek Hill left the team, acted like a big victim, boo-hoo-hoo, and then look what happened to him. He kept trying to try to act like he was the big playmaker, that he was doing all these crazy catches all by himself and doing all this stuff. Yeah, he's fast. Sometimes he catches. A lot of times he doesn't catch, just FYI. He doesn't have the best hands in the game. But as it turns out, you're only as good as your QB. And I hated for that first season after he left every single game, you would hear the stupid booth commentators say, well, we've been wondering what kind of team are they going to be without Tyreek Hill? What are they going to do without Tyreek? That's the big question. And you know what? We were fine. We never had to have Tyreek Hill. We benefited by having Tyreek Hill, but it wasn't a live or die situation. The team didn't have to have Tyreek. We've gotten rings without him, so suck on that, Tyreek. Also, Tyreek is a very passionate guy. Very passionate. He does not mince words. He doesn't have much of a filter. And that has come to bite him several times. And Coach Reed did a good job of kind of keeping him reined in and kind of mitigating the damages whenever he would say something stupid. Yeah, he doesn't really have that anymore, and he keeps getting himself in trouble. Yes, Hill is, yeah, he is, yeah. Because he'll just say stupid things, like, I don't know, he'll start drama that doesn't need to exist. And you can lose games over that, you know? It's happened a lot. It's happened a lot. Like that one time who was it? The Raiders came out and they did a big dance on the arrowhead in the center of our field. And they're just being disrespectful and obnoxious. And our boys came out and we just decimated them. It was like 58-7 or something. Because it was just, you know, you want to bring the drama? Okay, we'll shut you up. And we did. We did pretty hard. All right. Meanwhile, talking about Chiefs.
Job's done.
We did finish up this pair of Juggacats. Booyah. Just like the other thing we finished in this stream, I will not be listing these in the shop. These will be Gathering exclusive Juggacats. I've sold quite a few in the shop, but they're popular. That's obvious. That's why I keep making them. I think it would be more fun to have a pair at the Gathering for somebody to pick up there. So that's the plan with that. Oh, and by the way, look what I just found on my desk. It's a butthole. Okay, should we paint something else? Oh, excuse me. We'll take a Faygo break. We're drinking Jolly Green Apple Faygo. Delicious, one of my favorite flavors. All right, Kendra. We're going to keep going with my wife's good idea. I'm going to turn around and look around on my shelf behind me and try to find another boxed Precious moment. Actually, you know what? Hold on one second. I might have one on my, out on my, porch. Sorry, I got a text from my mom. 1 second. Okay, all right. I messaged my mom back. Let me check and see if my item delivered. I did. I ordered something off eBay. If you saw before, I painted this is a prize for Miss Juggalette 2025 at the Gathering. My mom's doing good. Thanks for asking, Mikey. Looks like she's on an estate sale, and so she's trying to get my input. But I ordered off of eBay a male version of that figurine because I want to paint a Mr. Juggalo prize. It has not delivered yet. Okay, so if it would have, I would have taken a break and went and got that, and we would have painted it here live. We'll paint it another day. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look around on my shelves here. There's a lot of Christmas back here. I'll just give me a minute to find a good one. 1 sec. Okay, I found two good ones. Two good ones in their boxes. One we've done before, the other I've never actually seen before. Yeah, Mikey, 100%. And if you know anything about me, Halloween is particularly special for me. Does anyone know why? Any guesses? Or people that just know me well enough to know? Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's right. It is my birthday. Oh, it's a little crying Juggalette on a payphone. That's kind of sad. She's got a little tear on her cheek. Oh, I don't want her to cry anymore. Ooh, you know what? I think we'll give her the face paint, and then down on the base we'll just paint "Call Your Mom." Yeah, because that's a phrase that pays in the Juggalodium. Yeah. Yeah, I thought about that too. Yeah, I'm at the gathering. I need to get picked up. It's over, that's why I'm crying. Call your mom. Okay. Here we go. Right back at it. Can we get a quadruple completion today? On this Saturday? Yeah, I used to work at I worked at Kmart. Oh, man. Ninja, that would be cool. What do I use to ship? As in, what, shipping labels? Or you mean, like, physically, what do I use to ship? Like, what kind of boxes and bubble wrap and stuff? Give me a little clarification on the question, and I will answer it. Okay, yeah. That's why I was asking, because I use Pirate Ship. So I get discounted shipping. They make it really easy for me to ship internationally too. Shout out to Pirate Ship. I like them a lot. Like them a lot. Their pricing is good. Service is great. Yep, pirate ship. Pirate ship for the win! Because that, yeah, Mikey, I guess you sell stuff online. What do you use? Pirate ship? What do you use? Oh, is it? I've never looked into ShipStation. Some people I follow on YouTube use it. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel like Pirate Ship kind of fits the brand with Precious Juggalos a little bit. It just seems appropriate. It is funny, Ninja. Their emails, they'll kind of type them in like piratese. So their emails start with like "Yar matey." USPS fees are going down. Yar. One thing I wish, Mikey, I wish Pirate Ship integrated with my shop. It doesn't. So I have to transfer information from one to the other to get my labels printed. I haven't checked to see if there's integration with ShipStation, but if that was a thing, that might actually convince me to change, just for the sake of convenience. As long as the pricing is, equivalent. And Mikey, do you ship internationally at all? Oh, no, I mean, integrated into my shop, as in when people put in their shipping info, it auto-populates into the, like, ShipStation. Because, like, Pirate Ship, I have to copy all the information over. There is no integration. But Pirate Ship does remember addresses, so if somebody orders more than once... Hey, Horizon Black, how's it going? Good to see you today.
Woo, woo!
Happy July 5th. Now look at that, Los. Los doesn't even hardly talk to me. Horizon Black shows up, and that gets him. Yeah, I've never gone to Hawaii or Alaska, which is funny because I go to Canada. But I've never had anybody from Alaska, like, really inquire. Because I will add it. That's how it's always been. I'm willing to add other destinations. It's just, I'm not going to do all the legwork unless there is a sale involved, because I have to, like, figure out what kind of fee would be associated with going to whatever country or region. That being said, if you are outside of the United States, I ship to Canada, I ship to the UK, and I ship to Australia. And it's just a flat fee to go to any of those places. Yeah, Mikey, that's why I kind of keep it with the countries that, A, people are from that like what I do, and B, the United States has excellent relations with. I don't really get messed with. Figure out what stuff, Kendra. What are you talking about? What stuff you got to figure out? Or do you have an Etsy? I can't remember. Hey, Ninja. Did you know that Rubbermaid makes sheds? Yes. Yes. Yes, I did know that. I did know that, Ninja. So I actually was kind of saying before, I used to work for Kmart and Sears back in the day. I mean, back in the day, because they don't even exist anymore. Physical stores, anyway. But yeah, so we sold Rubbermaid sheds. What I'm needing for my for the HQ, I would be better off custom building to make it purpose built instead of converting like a kit to suit my needs. I mean, I did work at Kmart and Sears on Wednesdays. Actually, Mikey, well, no, you probably weren't living there then. The Sears that was at the mall in Joplin is the Sears I used to work for. It was actually one of the last standing Searses because it was such a good store. It's well managed. Yeah, it stinks not having Kmart and Sears around anymore. Are you? Shut up. Did you insulate it, Ninja? The Rubbermaid shed? I would assume. Or do you just not use it in the cold months? All right, we got to let that face dry. That face is not liking me touching it right now. I'm losing paint when I'm trying to be adding paint. So, while we wait for it to dry, let's get out this other precious moment. This one we've actually painted before. Oh, that's not bad, Mikey. Pops, to answer your question, I'm gonna get there's portable AC units that also do heating and also do dehumidifying. I plan on getting one of those because the space is going to be so small in the shed, less than 200 square feet. And I plan on insulating it so well, I plan on using rock wool, if anybody knows anything about insulation. So it should be so tight as a building that I should be able to get away with using one of those portable AC units to heat and cool and dehumidify the space, which dehumidifying is important not just for the sake of, you know, what I'm doing, but it's also where I live. Humidity is really tied to heat. So if I can get the moisture out of the air then the space will feel 1,000 times more comfortable, even if it is like, 80 degrees. If it's 80 degrees and dry, and I have a fan blowing, it'll be tolerable. But I'm sure I could probably keep it at 74 degrees all the time. It'll be so well insulated. I don't know, Pops. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to let them freeze. But I'm guessing it kind of depends on what the what would you call that, Los? The suspension medium they use for the pigment. Because, these paints separate all the time just from sitting. That's why I have to shake them up so much. And if they freeze, basically the same thing happens. The pigment and whatever the pigment is suspended in will separate. Oh, Mikey's ready for an HQ as well. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a big come up when you're ready for a shed. Means your business is doing well. I salute you. But yeah, I don't know about the freezing thing. Oh, speaking of freezing, the chat might have frozen. That's weird. Mikey? Okay, Los. That's funny, Los. All right, let's reload the chat here. And hopefully that works. Try it out. Say something. Chat. Chat. There we go. Good. Cool. Thank you. Good deal. That solved. I don't know why that keeps happening, the weird freezing of the chat. It's very strange. I'd never really see that on any other streamer. I think it's just a symptom of what I've suspected, that my computer is just simply underpowered. In terms of memory. You know what we haven't talked about in really at all this stream? If you haven't already done it, if you're on the YouTube, hit a thumbs up on it. That's a good question. I wouldn't think it would. What I'm using for my multi-chat is Stream Elements, Ground Control, and then I'm just screen capturing it within OBS. I would think Ground Control would not have such a limitation. Because, Stream Elements obviously is sets a pretty big standard in live streaming. So I would think they would know that would be a problematic thing, having a limitation like that. Yeah. So I don't like StreamYard. Because StreamYard is best if you have guests, honestly. So if you need to be able to put somebody else on camera in your stream, then StreamYard excels for that. When it comes to being like highly technical in your stream and customizing things and getting a very specific look, StreamYard kind of falls off in that regard. And OBS... Yeah, OBS is open source, so it's free, so I like that. But there's also... Because it's open source and there's so many like creators that are gifted as programmers. If there's a problem, there's probably somebody that's created a patch for it in OBS. Yeah, and that's all like built into StreamYard. But it and I could do that. Like I could add that to my this, because it's all just an overlay, basically. This overlay actually that you see on the screen is all from Stream Elements. But yeah, I want my stream to look more like a one-man show, for one, which means I need to be able to control all this stuff while painting and talking at the same time, relatively easily. And I want to be able to customize it to the 100th degree, which I've been able to, thanks to OBS and Stream Elements. Yeah, so StreamYard has its place. It doesn't really suit my needs. So yeah, I get it. Other people that do use it, they're usually people that are like podcasters or news creators, interviewers, people that have guests. I don't have guests. And really, if I wanted to have guests, I've now learned I can do it in OBS. It's a little complicated, but you know, figure out once and know how to do it forever. But I really have no reason to have guests. I don't want to. I've got so much happening on the screen already. Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, StreamYard is really good for that. I will definitely give them props for that. Also, Mikey, I've put so much into this at this point. I am not looking to change. I have put a lot of hours into building what you're looking at and trying to make it look easy. I agree with that, Mikey. The thing is, technically, I'm breaking the rules by having the chat combined. Twitch is against it. YouTube doesn't like it either. So I could lose my monetization because of this, or I probably wouldn't lose it. I'd just get in trouble. But a lot of streamers do combine chat, and they've gotten away with it. Like the Shaggy Show does it. The Shaggy Show, they have paid for some custom overlays. So they've been able to make it look better than what I have. What I'm using right now is free. I have not reached the level of paying someone to, do something specific just for my channel. I hope to someday, because it looks good. It would look good to like theme everything around Precious Juggalos and Bob Ross. I would like to continue the Bob Ross theming around here. But like I said, I would have to pay somebody to program all that for me. So maybe someday. Maybe someday. I think it would help my channel if I could invest in that. So like, for example, on the Shaggy Show, anytime somebody super chats or there is a notification on the screen, he has that animation of his face and, his quote of like, gonna shoot myself in the face with a bazooka or whatever. and it fits his channel and it looks really good. But he paid somebody to make that. Oh, look out. Tickle Monsty, that's cool. Just don't get your face smashed in by a trash can. Tickle Monsty, did you go get that sticker, by the way? Mikey in the chat has been trying to figure out a way to get that sticker, but he's in Joplin. Oh, you're going to get it today. Okay, well, if it's not there, let me know, because so far I haven't seen anybody on socials say anything about it, because, you know, it'd be fun if I could repost whoever found it. So hopefully you do find it. Hopefully not like some staff person at Buc-ee's was like, what the hell is this? So if you do find it, Tickle Monsty, shoot me a picture or something, and I'll post it. Mikey's got to try to beat Tickle Monsty. Oh, cool. I appreciate that. So, do you remember this one? We did this one before, but we made it a crime scene, remember? Where this gal had a bunch of bloody rags and a folder of evidence and a bunch. Remember that one? We painted this one before. I don't plan on doing all of that this time, because, well, maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I will. I guess it would be cool to have something like that at the gathering. Should I? What do you guys think? Because then, what was glue here? We made blood. Yeah, maybe we will. Maybe we will. We'll make it a murder scene. So when I said before, I want to keep these basic and easy. What do you mean you found some? The ones I gave you? Or did you find some somewhere else? Because I've dropped some around. I don't think anybody ever got the ones I left at the Precious Moments Chapel. That was a while back. Y'all remember that? Left them under a tissue box inside the chapel. Those I am 100% certain a employee of the Precious Moments Chapel found and probably threw away. All right. I think we're going to do this in pink. Call your mom.
Bob.
Yeah, Watership Down, that had the other influencer stickers. Whoa, he called me an influencer, guys. Mikey called me an influencer. I always joke about that with my kids. You should listen to me. I'm an influencer. Yeah, but Watership Down, is that the movie with the owls and stuff? Rabbits? Yeah, I don't think I ever watched it. Which, Kendra, that means a lot, because that's, like, to me, that's, you know, that's your craft, is crocheting. So to have my sticker on something that's important to you in that way means a lot to me. I'm not losing, or I haven't lost the significance of that. Internet-tainer. Not influencer. Internet-tainer. Trademarked. I don't... that doesn't really roll off the tongue, Mikey. Internetainer. Internetainer. Internetainer? Did my mom text me back? Dang it, she did. I've not been paying attention. Hold on a second, I'm texting my mom back. I'm her local Star Wars toy expert, so she needed some information. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, I am a Star Wars nerd, and I do know a lot about the original toys. She's working at the antique mall today, Kendra. Yeah. Hey Mom, the stream says hi. Okay, all right. Let me put that away and get back to work. It's Kismet though. I'm about to paint Call Your Mom on here, and I was talking to my mom. Oh, isn't that sweet? That's so adorable. Okay, Call Your Mom. 4, yeah, it's true. 4 spaces 5. 11 OGs. Yeah, 11 precious weirdos is really what it comes down to. 4. Hold on, I gotta do this in my head. 4, 5, 9, 10, 13. Okay, 13 letters and spaces. Damn it, Tickle Monsty, I know. Pops was already asking about those. I'm gonna make them. It won't be today, and it won't be at the gathering. Okay, C-A, it's 13, so the 7th letter, C-A-L-L space Y-O. O in the middle. You're already calling sizes. I haven't even printed them yet, dude. I don't even have the screen. I need to live stream the process of screen printing sometime. It's not that easy, boys. It's not that easy. Yeah. I tell you what, Los. You know, let's say we get 15 subscribers over on Twitch, then I'll get serious about it. So there you go. You heard it here first. When I get 15 subscribers on Twitch, paid subscribers, then I'll get serious about making Twitchalos t-shirts. See, I've been more excited about printing up some show me your butthole shirts. I know I have 5, Ronnie. That's what I'm saying. 15 is going to be quite a while from now. Gives me plenty of time. Call your mom. Did I get your order, Pops? What, are we talking about the shirt again, dude? Or did you actually order something? Oh, there is an order. Yes, I did. Oh, you got the bunny. Ah, that's been in the shop forever. Thanks, Pops. Yeah, I'll, sweet. Okay. Yep, I'll get that headed your way on Monday, Pops. Thanks for that. Thank you for that order. I appreciate that. That gets me a little bit closer to covering the insurance on my rental car. Right now, I'm planning on driving dirty. Later, Ben. Thanks for hanging out, and keep us in the loop, dude. So yeah, if you're stressed, we want to support you. We want to hear about it.
Woo woo!
Yeah. So good luck. Hopefully the Canada thing works out, or doesn't. Whatever works out to be best for you. That's all we want. Oh, Taco Bell does sound good right now. I am actually hungry. I just realized I never had lunch. Whoops. I got so focused up on streaming, I forgot to eat food. Wah, wah, wah. I do that to myself all the time. I get so fixated on a thing, I forget to actually take care of myself. I'm still excited about the 7-layer burrito coming back. Yeah, it's a bad habit to get into, the forgetting to care for yourself, to feed your body. It's not good. It's definitely not good. Yeah, Mexican pizza would be nice. Would be nice. Man, I wish I had nicer handwriting. All right, call your mom. Hey, what up, what up, what up?
Woo woo!
Good to see you today. Hope you had a great day, great evening last night. All right, I need to widen this hole a little bit. That's, yep.
That's what she said.
Widen that hole a little bit. That looks better. Clean up this C. Call your mom. I think it's crazy that cinnamon twists are pasta noodles. That's so weird. So simple, so effective. All right, I feel good about that. Call your mom. That's good. Let's paint her face. Yeah. The wagon wheels. Okay, so we need our black dried up. Dried up, sir. Get some fresh black out. Yeah, I don't mind cinnamon twists. I don't get them too often. Sometimes I'm just in the mood for cinnamon twists, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole vibe. The cinnamon twist vibe. Call your mom. Can we pull off a Shaggy? I don't know if we can pull off a Shaggy. Her hair is so low. So low. But I feel like if they're all J, it just... I don't know. Needs some diversity. Mikey has some strong cinnamon twist opinions. Chicharrones. I thought it sounded weird, the robot in my ear, until I looked up and saw what you actually wrote. And yes, you did actually write Cheech-a-ronies. Yeah, you could also substitute strong with the word dumb. Sometimes. Sometimes. Okay, there we go. Now you listen. It's my show. I say what I want. Yeah, you do. You do. Oh. Respect my authority. I never said I don't respect them. I just think sometimes they're real stupid. I respect your yeah, it's true. Pops hit that nail on the head. Some of your opinions are rather odd. And sometimes I feel like your opinions are just to be, you know, just to be a butt. Just to be a butt. I feel like some of your opinions are just because you just want to be a little bit of a butt. You do. You do indeed, Mikey. You do indeed. You are a button pusher. You are a line stepper. Like from putting your tongue on a 9-volt battery? I know they do, Ronnie. My hands are all tied up. My hands are all tied up with paintbrushes and crap. Oh. Oh, but you mean Ron or not Ronnie? You mean Mikey being a button pusher? Okay. I gotcha. I was a little slow on the uptake on that one. Little slow. Kind of muffed that one. When you listen to Frisco, you're taking a risco. You know what? I got some dill pickle hot sauce, jalapeno sauce from Buc-ee's, by the way. I forgot to mention that. We got a bottle of barbecue sauce. We got a bottle of their their spicy taco sauce, because I've had it before and it was really good. So we got more of it. And then we got a bottle of their dill pickle jalapeno sauce. So I'm hoping it doesn't suck. From Buc-ee's, if I didn't already say from Buc-ee's. Realized that I could have just been saying all of that soliloquy of weirdness without giving the most important part of the story. From Buc-ee's. Okay. She's got a real droopy lip. Good grief. How do I paint around that? How do I reach these keys? Well, that kind of lets us know already what the opinion is. It's negative. He has a negative opinion on Buc-ee's. And I'm guessing it's just because he just wants to be a butt. He just wants to be a bit of a butt. What are you trying to say, that their price point is too high, Mikey? Is that your issue? Is that what you're implying? I mean, you can't fault them. That was something my wife and I were talking about, how much they clear in profits every hour. That number has got to be staggering. Actually, yeah, Mikey, I saw their sign of what they're paying for different positions. And I did actually think, maybe Bucky's wouldn't be such a bad spot for old Shovel. Maybe Shovel can be a Bucky's employee. Because, yeah, they do pay well. They do pay well. The only thing I don't like is their 24/7. Hey, Desiree, what is going on?
Woo woo!
Good to see you today. Hope you had a good evening last night. Yeah, so what I was going to say, Mikey, is because they're 24/7. I haven't worked 24/7 positions in years. I don't miss that time of my life. That sucked. And even if I did get a position working day hours that fit my schedule, just the nature of the beast, I'm going to get roped into working some of those weird off hours. But still, for the pay, they do pay real good. Good to hear, Desiree. I spent my 4th of July at my in-laws out in the middle of the country in the peace and quiet, away from the crazy city sounds of gunfire and illegal fireworks. So yeah, it was way more peaceful. Way more peaceful. Plus, I got to eat my in-laws' food. And I got to go to Bucky's. I got to go to Bucky's for the first time. I'm actually wearing a Bucky's t-shirt right now. Let's show it off, but kind of got my head totally sucked into what I'm doing right now. I did. I had a Fago firework to celebrate the fireworks. Yeah, I went with the classic. Bucky shirt, just the standard. I didn't want to get they had a bunch of 4th of July shirts and stuff. Not that I don't like the 4th of July, I do. But I just wanted a everyday Bucky shirt. Yeah, the little 4th of July. Oh, yeah, the one I got, yeah. It's just the Bucky face, the Bucky logo on the front. Standard. I grabbed a red one. They had some black ones, and then I thought, I have a ton of black t-shirts. Maybe it would be nice to have a red one. Plus, around here in Kansas City, during Chiefs season, it's just pretty acceptable everywhere you go that it's Red Friday on Fridays. You got to wear something red. So I could wear this sweet Bucky's shirt. Everybody does love a happy beaver. That's true. That is true. And not only that, I enjoy making beavers happy. Specifically, my wife. She has a pet beaver. Obviously. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Is that a town in Colorado, Beaver? That's interesting. Hey, Desiree, the other day I was in your chat lurking a little bit. You're the necrosis piece that you're working on. How many hours do you have into that? Out of curiosity, if you're still here. You weren't, you didn't have your chat up. So somebody else tried to tell me that you had like 57 hours. That's wild. That's wild. But it shows. It's so good. Well, I have less than 56 minutes into this one. But I think it's actually done. I think this is another one that we completed in stream today. Desiree, give me a second. I'll show you what all we've... I just put paint on there. I was supposed to be taking paint out. I put paint in. Come on. All right, so let's take a little survey of what we've done today, Desiree. First we made a pair of Juggacats. And this one has a little detail, little bitty butthole there. So yeah, we did some Juggacats today. Those are over here. We also did this little lady. She has this is called 'Tis the Season, and she has a shaker of seasoning. We changed it to a shaker of fun. She's just adding fun to the mix. So there's that one. And all of these, by the way, won't be in my shop. These are going to be Gathering exclusive pieces that I'm going to take with me to sell at the Gathering. This one we just finished. I didn't hit the button. Look at that.
Job's done.
This one is a little juggalette on the phone. She did have a tear on her cheek, but the shaggy paint kind of covered it up. And she's just saying the classic phrase, call your mom, because that's important. And when you call your mom, make sure you have this conversation with her.
Hello?
You have a collect call from...
Yeah, there you go. So that one's done, and then we are working on this one. We've painted one of these before. This will be a crime scene, part of our Precious Juggalos crime scene series. Whatever you want, really. Whatever you want. You could, well, you could call her anything, just don't call her Shovel! Because that's me.
Nice.
Okay, let's do the face paint on this gal here, this juggalette. I think we'll go with J on this one. And then this one, when we're done with it, will be called Destroy the Evidence. Desiree, are you going to be going live today? So if you do, I know who we're going to raid with all couple of people that we have on Twitch. We did get a couple of new followers today, which is cool. It's just been exceedingly quiet on Twitch today for me. Oh, and we're on an ad break too, so there's that. I wondered about that, Don. That's awesome. Jizza did liquid swords. Aw. I didn't know you were a mama. That's cool. That's cool. Mega stream? No. We'll call it a mini mega stream. I'll probably do the face paint on this one. We'll save the crime scene aspect of this for another day. And we're only really doing the face paint because I have wet black paint in my little paint holder that I need to use before it dries up. But yeah, I'm getting hungry, Pops, so we're probably not going to keep going for much longer. Oh yeah. Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan is hard to beat. They're nothing to Mess with? Yeah. Ma! Where's the meatloaf? Man, meatloaf would be so good right now. I would crush a meatloaf. Crush a meatloaf. Desiree, I just got all my kids back today. They've been at my in-laws all week. So at some point, I probably ought to get off of here and go be a dad, too. That's another thing. Because they're going to be right back out of here. I got 2 of them going to camp for a week, 1 going to Japan for a week and a half. They're all departing this week. So by the end of this week, it'll just be my wife and I left. Which is also awesome. Excited for that. I love it when it's just the 2 of us. They're a little old to cuddle. They don't cuddle quite as much as they used to. But, maybe, my youngest has been wanting to watch, like 28 Days Later or something. So maybe I do like to cuddle. Just my kids don't really get into it. Is it Kendra? That's crazy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so maybe I'll get the kids together. We'll go back in the theater. We'll watch a zombie movie. You know, maybe get a pizza or something. Hey, man, that Apple adding the shovel emoticon, that was such a happy day for me. Such a happy day for me. Man, I am getting hungry. Now that's all I can think about is hunger. Hunger and movie watching with my kids. And internet-tainer. Food is good. Food is good. We're just talking about that earlier about how you got to take care of yourself. And not lose focus on the fact that your body needs food. Food is good. Yeah. Sometimes you get into the stream game and you just forget. Just get in the stream zone. Forget you're human. You're not just a bot. Ooh. Tickle Monster. Crap. Crap in a basket. Man, come on. Okay, I think I might be hitting my limit. Because I'm painting kind of terrible right now. Kind of awful. Awful. Didn't want any of this black up here. It's not where that goes at all. Let's see, what are we doing? Let's get this brush. Get it wet. There, that's better. That cleaned it up. Some glizzies. Yeah, that's kind of a long time for me, isn't it? I'm not really a long-time streamer. Usually an hour, maybe 2. Oh, dang. Been streaming so long, Swill even came back. Now you know it's a problem. I know, I need to not be here, Swill. Oh yeah, yep, I'm painting like crap. We are definitely done. I've hit the wall. It's not worth forcing it. I'll just end up being upset with myself. What did we get done? Great question, Swill. First and foremost, we discussed my my recent trip to Buc-ee's. It was a great trip. But what we finished painting today in stream. Oh, I wondered about that, Swill. Cool. If you're live, I'll be there. Swill, we did some more Juggacats, the ever popular Juggacats. Those are done. We also did this little Juggalette, and she has her little spice jar of fun. You can decide what fun is. She's sprinkling that into her dish there. A little taste of fun. And we finished a classic Call Your Mom. Call Your Mom! With the shaggy face paint. That one's done as well. These will only be at the Gathering, Swill. They won't go in my shop. They'll be Gathering exclusives. So, you know, I gotta stock up. Gotta stock up for the Gathering. The Gathering of the Juggalos, I guess I should say it, you know, say it completely complete. So I'll work more on this crime scene another day. We'll finish it another day. It's just it's not worth pushing it. I'll just end up screwing it up more. That's no good. Ooh, and I let that dry way too much. That sucks. All right.
What the dog doing?
I'll tell you, the dog is getting out of here is what's happening. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. If you're on Twitch, give me a minute during the closing credits. We'll find somebody to raid, and we'll go raid somebody. Yeah, I know you like the murder scenes, so I'll have one at the Gathering for sure. And maybe this is what I'll do. Maybe on the weekends, I'll just paint Gathering exclusive things, and during the week, I'll paint for my shop. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that's a good way to do it. Fabric softener. I've never actually heard that before. That I will try, Desiree, because I honestly don't know anything about anything. I'm just a big dumb dummy. Oh, hey, Strange Suspicion. What's up?
Woo,
All right.
woo!
We're wrapping it up. I appreciate everybody being here. If you're on YouTube, remember to hit the thumbs up on the way out. If you're on Twitch, hang with me. We're going to raid somebody, so don't leave. I'll start the closing credits, and then we'll find somebody to raid. Appreciate everybody for hanging out today. It was an unannounced weird stream, and it was fun. So, yeah. Let's get out of here. I'll see y'all later. I'll definitely be back Monday. Will I stream tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Love you guys. Bye.
It's another Juggalos piece done in this beautiful dungeon. Shovel's day for another masterpiece done. Would you be back tomorrow? Could you be back tomorrow? Much clown love to everyone, and goodbye till we come back again. Could we come back again? Woo, woo, woo.
Wait, is that theme music? Credits? What are you guys doing? Why are you here? The show's over. Get out of my dungeon, you bunch of weirdos.